I decided to just pop on Facebook on the computer, which is the first time I've ever done a live stream from the computer on Facebook. I've always used my phone. It looks weird. I've just never done it before. All right, so let's see if I'm actually on Facebook. I'm trying to see what's going on here tonight. I had a really bad show. It just wouldn't work. Let's see if this is working here. Well, yeah, there I am. I can see myself on Facebook. But this is not my normal show. My normal show normally has a very nice background and everything else. I actually did my normal show for a short time, and then I deleted it. I'm having some trouble with my Restream software, so I figured I would just pop into Facebook Live for just a little bit because I didn't get to do my show tonight. Uh, I'm not going to be able to play any background videos or show you any of the neat stuff that I normally do, but I figured I'd just go ahead, and since this is still during showtime, I would normally be going. I figured I would go ahead and stop in and say hi and explain what happened tonight. Hopefully I can figure out what's wrong with the Restream software, and it may be Facebook because all the other sites were working fine. It was just Facebook was not included. It looked fine on my software. This is very strange to me because I have always done Facebook Lives on my phone, and I've done them for years. This is the very first time I have ever done a Facebook Live using my PC. I've always used Streamlabs or Restreams for that, but it wasn't working tonight, so here I am. Now let's see if I can comment on mobile and see what the delay is from the computer. Very little delay. Restream, when I post a comment, it can be 2 or 3 minutes before it pops up. But I'm really I'm getting very annoyed with this Restream stuff because this is like the third show in 4 months that I've had trouble with from one sort of technical issue or another. Lots of people are popping in. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I really need to use Restream because I'm trying to build a YouTube channel. I don't want to just be on Facebook. I don't want to just be on YouTube. I could use Streamlabs. I could get rid of Restream altogether and use Streamlabs, but then I would not be able to mobile stream because you have to have 1,000 subscribers on YouTube to do that, I believe. I don't think there's any way to bypass it on Streamlabs because you would actually be using YouTube software. If Streamlabs has a thing where I could use Facebook, it would again just be the plain image with no real ability. See, my show that I put on is actually really cool. I use Restream. It's actually Streamlabs that makes it cool. Restream is what allows me to show on all the different networks. I'm on 9 different networks. And if you comment on any of those, it appears on the screen so I can see what anyone on any network is saying. Well, Streamlabs has that, but it never worked. I could never get the Facebook comments to appear on the screen. I could only get YouTube comments to appear on the screen. And so I used Restream so I could see both. And normally it works, but today, twice today, 2 of my videos today, I have not been able to use Restream to do them. And that's problematic because my show really depends on people on all the different sites being able to give me questions, and then I normally answer the questions in the show. But like I said, I'm repeating myself over and over because I want people to understand what happened. Normally on Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Time, you will see me on Restream on all the networks on a show that has a neat background, and I can upload videos and pictures and do all kinds of neat stuff with it. I share apps. I do all kinds of stuff with that. Hey, Sean. How are you doing today? My show got totally screwed up today. We're supposed to be on Restream with all my neat fancy graphics and all that. But for some reason, twice my show did not appear on Facebook today. It didn't appear in the car, and it didn't appear when I just did it on my computer a few minutes ago. So I just deleted the show because this is an open question and answer show. I can't do it if I can't see the questions from all the networks I'm on. So I just canceled it. So I just wanted to pop in here to Facebook Live to explain to everyone who's normally watching my show at this time, why I'm not doing a show, because without the ability to put images and graphics and videos and stuff on the screen, which my show relies very heavily on that stuff, it's just not going to be very good. You don't want to just look at me talking. You can see me do that in the morning in the car. See, that's what I do on Restream in the morning. And all of my software is set correctly. I'm going to check it again. And if it looks different in any way, I may try to do another show, but the time is already passed. I'm supposed to start. Come on. Oh, I'm on the wrong browser. I was supposed to start. Yeah, it says. Yeah, it says that I am, if you can see that, I am supposed to be on Facebook. Now, this is just the Restream chat. I am not streaming on that right now. But when it says initialized, see, the one that stopped is a different network I'm out of. But when it says initialized, it's supposed to work. And it said that earlier today, and it said it today, and both times it didn't work, which really messes up my show because I'm waiting for questions. So since I'm not really going to be able to take questions here, well, I could, and talk to you guys a little bit. I could drop links in and stuff, I guess, to answer your questions. I'm getting spammed over here. Oh, wonderful. Jump me off the page even. You know, I get these pop-ups because I use MP3 Hub. You can go to, if you want to make an easy podcast, let me tell you how to do it. You do a little video on YouTube, or record a little video on your phone, or just record sound on a podcast. The easiest way to do it, though, is if you do little short videos or Instagram TV or any of that stuff, or you've got videos that you've already done that are on YouTube, you just go to MP3 Hub and you drop the link for that video into that software. It just gives you a little place you drop the link in, and then you have to check that you're not a robot, and it's going to give you what you heard me just complaining about, the little spammy window. It's going to give you a little pop-up, and you have to have your ad blocker turned off to use it. So because I have my ad blocker turned off, I get the little pop-up spammy things that you get online. But I use it all the time, and it's kind of a pain to turn the ad blocker on and off, and I don't know. I don't like ad blockers anyway. But I do get a little bit of a spammy pop-up. You'll hear them sometime in my shows. I normally get like 3 little chirps that I have to close the window. But it's free, and it does an actually very good job pulling the soundtrack and converting it into an MP3 format. And then you just would upload that to, I recommend Anchor, because you can get paid. You don't have to have minimum listenership, none of that stuff. And after you've been doing that for a while, all of a sudden they'll just offer you sponsorship. And normally they give you their own first. You record a little advertisement. They give you a script, and you adapt it to whatever you want it to be. You just record your little advertisement, and you put these little sponsor sections, and you get paid. You get paid. I make more money on sponsorship from my podcasts. I don't make anything from YouTube at all. But I make more money on my sponsorship from my podcast than pretty much anything else I'm screwing around with. Yeah, Perfect Finds. You might be hearing me. I deleted the little short YouTube video that did. I use Restream for my show. Perfect Finds, by the way, is my moderator for the show. And it did not appear on Facebook. Neither did, yeah. Well, there is no YouTube. We are on just Facebook Live right now. I'm not using Restream or anything else. You can't be on YouTube. You're probably popping into Facebook, but I don't think you can be on YouTube unless I might have changed my software. I've been messing with it because it got messed up. Let me go to YouTube and look real quick. But I shouldn't have a live stream there. No, there's no live stream there. Yeah, you must be on Facebook. Yeah. All right, so here's the deal. I tried to do my show, and earlier today as well in my car, I did a show. It appeared on YouTube. I even posted it afterwards on Facebook. But for some reason, Restream and Facebook are not working together right now. So that's what's going on here. Now, if anyone has a question or something, I'll be more than happy to answer it. But basically, there's no show because I don't have any graphics to show you. I don't have any apps that I can run through, you know, any of the visuals that we need. So basically, I'll just talk for a few minutes, and then we'll all get to move on about our evenings. If you have a question, feel free to do it. Yeah, just stay on Facebook because you're not going to see anything on YouTube. There's nothing there. I'm just doing Facebook Live. So let me see. All right, what can I do without the visuals in the background? I had a really good show planned for tonight. We were going to talk about costumes because I sell costumes. As a matter of fact, I think I am almost to 11,000 costumes. I know I have 11,000 costumes in my drafts. I think more than half of those are live at keywebco.com. Well, I guess I can look. Might as well. I'm just chatting on Facebook. This is not an official show. Don't have any graphics or anything good to show you. But we can have good chatting. So let's see here. Let's see how many. How can I check that? I know how I'll check it. Let's go front end. We're going to go to keywebco.com. And I'm going to see if I can get an estimation of how many are visible to you guys. I have 11,000 costumes, guys, but I don't think that many are visible yet. I know not near that many are available in the collections because those don't happen until after we tag. Yeah, and I'm getting real tired of this Restream not working all the time. I'm commenting to that modern technology stuff. There's no reason when my software says it should work and it's all linked incorrectly to not work correctly. You can tell that really irritates the heck out of me. Yeah, this is going to be real choppy because I'm streaming on the same device. Come on. I'll find it here. There's a flea driving me nuts over here. Oh, come on. Where is the costumes? It's my biggest apartment. You would think I'd be able to find it, right? It's just real choppy. There we go. Costumes. Come on. Open. All right. Anyone got a pen and paper? You want to do some math? There are 50 items on a page, and I have 59 pages, so it's not that hard to figure out how many I've got. So I'm getting along, but guys, let me just give you an example. These aren't very good ones, actually. Yeah. I was going to tell you how awesome my costumes are, and the first ones I draw up are pretty boring. Well, here's just, these aren't very good, but this is just a quick little sample. Well, I have 11,000 of those that will be visible. Oh, I can scroll, show you guys a little bit. There's just tons and tons and tons of costumes. That's one of my biggest departments so far. I think my phone, if I decide to, those will probably be the largest. But so far, the only phone cases I'm putting at keywebco.com are the wood ones, the expensive ones. There are some really, oh, this one's sold. Well, it's sold in that size. There are really, let me call this one up. This is a corpse costume that's $200. Yes, it is. Let me get the picture open for you. Come on. No, not the size chart. Come on. There we go. That is a $200 beaded gown costume. It has some high-end stuff in here too. I have, all price ranges, but they're really can't fly. They're really good costumes, and I purposely added a plethora of them because one thing I've figured out. We'll talk about this for a minute, and then I'm going to get off here. One thing that I figured out a long time ago there are limits to what you can provide a customer on the computer. Now in person, and now with videos, if I can get the videos to work, you can straight conversations, you can talk to your customers, you can record little videos. If you have your own website, you can talk to them about the individual products. I don't think there's any platform at this very moment that will easily let you put your YouTubes in the product pictures, not the description. That's bad. That's bad HTML, but in the actual product area. Happino did that, and I really was excited about it. I made a lot of sales on Happino really quick because of the videos, but they failed to deliver on their imports, and so Happino went by the wayside. I don't have any platforms that I have right now. I can do videos on Shopify, but it's a lot of work. I can't just go to make a YouTube and drop it in there. It's a little more complicated than that. But Happino had it very easy. You just go over to YouTube, grab your code, drop it in there, boom. There was your video. I loved it. People wanted to hear a radio control helicopter and the sounds and lights. I go fly it around in the front yard for a minute, say this is my demo model, fly the demo model, zoom the camera over to the big stack of cases that I had of them. Gone in a few days because I could talk to the customer. Well, you don't really get that except on, YouTube. And I try to do live videos where I sell products live, but, I don't want to be QVC either. And that's actually the best way to sell. Look at QVC. They charge psychotic prices for their junk. You can get all that stuff for half that amount online. Why do they sell so much and do so well with it? Because they are talking to their customer. Well, I do the same thing with products. Now, how can you talk with a product besides a spinner that I sit here and play with all the time? Which, by the way, I'm not really trying to sell these. They're crap. Don't ever buy these to sell. You never make a dime. Not anymore. But how do you get a product to talk? You can't really, not unless you have a video or if the product talks itself automatically. But what you can do is you can control how those products are displayed. What you can do is control the choices of those products that you're making available to your consumer. Now, I don't mean that you actually have to have everything under the planet. Now, how can you not have something and be able to sell it? Well, first off, if you're on a platform, you can't do anything but flip products. So if you're really serious about business, you need to get a website or something that you can actually be your own business, because you're going to need those tools if you plan on surviving past the next year. I'm just being frank with you guys. So take my advice carefully. Pay attention to what I'm saying. Get a website. Don't have to cost any money either. You can do these for free. You can do microsites even and do some of what I'm going to tell you. So remember what I was telling you about how do you get a product to talk to the consumer when it doesn't talk? You're not even able to talk to the consumer. You're just making listings. The way you do it is by proper are things that people want. And in my show last week, my last show, I think it was asked me a very good question. She said, I never have purchased a thing online. What possible advantage is there to that? And that's probably the most intelligent question I've been asked, because honestly, there is very few reasons why you would actually want to spend more money. Oh, crud. Hope I'm still there. We're having some connection issues. There's actually very few reasons why you would want to spend more money to buy something online. You can go to Dollar Tree and buy this fidget spinner. Not actually, theirs are crappier. This is the heavy one with the extra bearing. They're more expensive, but basically you can buy this for $1. A good gas station, you could get them for $3. Same quality as this. Now, can you sell this to your customer for, let's say, $3 when it costs $3 something to ship it to them? And if they return it, another $3 something to send it back, plus the overhead of the platform. Before you do anything and even figured out what you spent for this item, you're already $8 in the hole. That's a very low rate for what eBay's costing you. No promoted listings, no returns calculated in actually. But if you figure this up, you're not going to be able to sell this and make any money. All right. Now, remember, I was telling you about the product selection and the choice. Now, how do you get a product to talk to consumer? What are they in there looking for? I'm talking about two things simultaneously for a reason. Becky asked what possible advantage is there to buying online? And the first and foremost advantage is convenience. And that convenience extends into a few different areas. One of the things that makes it convenient to shop online is your plethora of choice. You go to Kmart, you go to Walmart, you go to Sam's Club, you go to Kohl's, you go to all these places, you go to Target, and you're going to get a specifically targeted marketed products that that store is using to represent its products speaking to you. But they're very limited. You only can get what you are in front of buying. You can go on the computer and you can find anything in any variation that you want, all very quickly. Time saving. You don't have to run around all over the place, and everything is at your fingertips. It's all available to you. That is the primary reason people shop online, because it's convenient. Everything on the planet is right there at a push of a button. Another reason people shop online is they can't go to the store. You have the people that live in a large city and they need a sofa delivered. Why go running around to Nebraska Furniture Mart and have delivery men that you have to tip and all this drama or whatever to get some couch delivered when you can just order it online and it comes delivered at your front door? Okay, it's convenient. You don't have to haul things around. So that's something like furniture. But little stuff that is a hassle to find. Stuff that you have to buy all the time rather than have to make a trip every week. You can have it delivered to your house and you don't have to make that trip. You can do something else. Now, these are all reasons why people shop online, but how do you take that and make it an advantageous thing for yourself? How can you take why people would shop online and make you the reason that they are there to do that? You have to get your products to talk. And the things I just told you are what you want your products to say. You want your products to say, you can choose everything you want. Now, that's online. But if you can do that in your own business, be a platform, be a large store, be a niche that has everything in that niche, they don't have to go looking elsewhere. But not everyone can afford to do that. That's why I have my affiliate program. And no, I'm not going to hit you up to do that. But if the moderator is in here and wants to put the link in for my affiliate program, that would be great. But you can get the other products. Now, this is a horrible example of a product. That's why I use it for the examples all the time. I don't want to give you a good one. You'll do exactly what I say. Then you'll all be competing with each other. But if I give you a bad product, no one's going to do it with this product. But it's a perfect example. All right, let's say I have fidget spinners that are yellow. Okay. I could only find 18,000 yellow fidget spinners. But there's a lot of people that don't like yellow, but I'm going to list it. I've got to sell them. But I have no way to buy any others. And actually, I really don't want to, because I realize, fidget spinners aren't a good investment. But to sell them, I have to consumer. What am I saying? I'm going to say you have a choice. You don't have to buy the yellow one. I'm going to give you a choice to buy these yellow ones, a whole bunch of yellow ones really cheap together. But you know what? You are in there because you need one of every color. Let's say you're going to use them for some craft. You need to have one of every color. I can make them where you're getting them for $1 a piece with free shipping and send you 10. Are you going to buy them? No, because you don't have the choice to get them in one of every color. Now, that's in my own store. Now, the reason I bring up the affiliate program, which I don't even think my moderator's in there now, But the reason I bring up the affiliate program is if I have the yellow one, well, actually, you have the yellow one, and I have all the other colors. Let's say you have the yellow one, and I have all the other colors. Then all you have to do is you go over to keywebco.com and you do a search for the fidget spinners. You take that link, you use your affiliate link, you make a copy of the link. If anyone buys from that link, you get paid. But that's the affiliate program. But the reason you would want to do the affiliate program is so on your website or your microsite, you can offer them the yellow ones really cheap that you have tons of on eBay. And then right next to it, you say, well, you can buy this one from our store on eBay. But you know what? We have the other ones, the other colors. You wouldn't want to put the same color you've got on eBay. But we found all the other colors, and they're available with this link right here. So they'll go, well, wow, you know what? I can get 10 of those yellow ones for $10. And the other ones are a little more pricey, but I can get all of them together. And then if they do click those links, you get paid. But what did you do? You made it so they have the choice. And Google sees that they have a choice to buy more than just your yellow fidget spinner that you happen to have a lot of. So that's how you use affiliate products on a microsite, which is free, or a website. You can do those free too. You can get a free microsite at adsy.me. I've been using them for years. As a matter of fact, all the apps. See, that's why I miss my show. I don't do these on Facebook Live because you'd be seeing this stuff in the background in my show. So I'm kind of pretending it's my show without all the goodies. It's not very good without my goodies, guys. I'm fun to listen to, but the background really makes this stuff mean so much more. I'm very upset about this, by the way. I'm going to have words with Restream on the phone tomorrow morning, trust and believe. So let me finish up with this. So you're trying to get your products to talk. One way to do that is to offer them choice. A way you can do that, if you can't afford to go out and get one of every color or one of every type, then find people that have affiliate programs that do have the other products that you don't have, and then just use their affiliate link, stick them all together in a little microsite or website, and guess what's going to get your product sold? Your eBay listing buried in some product catalog that doesn't even come up in search unless it's the top metrics. In other words, no way in hell you're going to come up. Or what comes up at the very tops of the page, sometimes even above the Amazon product review, blogs, microsites, and videos dedicated to a specific product. So what I'm saying, do you want everyone to go shopping around in your eBay store? Yes. Are they going to find your eBay store? No. You want everyone to find your yellow fidget spinner on Google. Are they going to find your eBay listing? No. Are they going to find your microsite that costs you zero money to do, and that eBay listing with that yellow fidget spinner in it, and maybe a few affiliates, or maybe not even affiliates, maybe just some YouTubes or blogs or a informational article or a PDF that talk about the value of fidget spinners? When someone goes to Google and they search for a fidget spinner, they're not going to see your listing buried in some eBay catalog somewhere. They're not going to see your Amazon thing, chances are, either. They're going to only see the box one for sale. Same thing as eBay in a roundabout way. So you're not showing. If you happen to have it on Prairie Grit, there's a chance you show because they push individual listings. If you have if you happen to have your eBay listings hooked with Trugether, they'll show because Trugether pushes your listings. If you happen to have Google Shopping, they will show because it's Google Shopping. It's coming up on Google. So there are ways to make the single product kind of listing show. And if you're using your platform to get it to show, well, good luck with that. You have to do just a little bit of work, and it doesn't cost any money. You can either get a website and add not just your product, but other products in, or a microsite. Doesn't have to be that. You can have a blog. A lot of people talk about blogs. You can have a blog. You can have your eBay listings embedded in your blog. What's getting your eBay listing found is the blog content, not the product listing. The days of just being able to make a very good listing, use some creative keywords, share it on a few sites, and getting it found are over. You have to do the full job. You have to let Google see the product speak to the computer, to the consumer, to everyone. And you do it with choice, you do it with content, you do it with value in any way, shape, or form. You do it any way you can, because what is getting that product seen is not the product listing, it's the content or the value that surrounds it. When you go to Google and you look for something, Google is not trying to sell products. You might not believe that, but Google could care less if you buy anything online or not, unless, of course, it's Google Shopping. What they want for the search result is to let you see exactly what you need, not product, what you need. If you type, I need to buy a shirt, well, chances are it's just going to give you a bunch of product listings. Yeah, it knows you want to buy a shirt. You just told it. But most people don't say, I want to buy a shirt, unless you're talking. Most people put in Ralph Lauren size medium shirt, men. Okay, those are the keywords that you guys are normally used to using, which work fine. But if it's in a product catalog, it gets much more complicated than that. Then what Google does, well, that's actually asking for a product. I wanted to tell you something else. But what Google will do then, it will look at your previous history. It knows, did you ever buy anything yellow? If you've never bought anything yellow, and I happen to be selling a yellow Ralph Lauren shirt, the probability of me coming up in your search engine is your search result is extremely low. Okay, keep that in mind. But let's say that the particular buyer that is searching for that yellow, for that Ralph Lauren shirt, is a female. Now, the computer is going to go, wait a minute. Well, it doesn't actually go. It's all math. It's a way for you to visualize this. This buyer has never bought anything yellow. However, she bought a man's belt with a yellow buckle. Guess what your probability of coming up in that buyer search is? It's much higher because there is a word that is associated with the product words that you have. The choice, the product speaking to the consumer, your store speaking to the consumer. You do that with choice. You always have, that's why eBay said for a long time, be a niche, be a niche, be a niche. Because the only way you're going to squeeze out any kind of market is if you are in control of that small niche in your market. Because you're in direct competition with everybody else that's in the product catalog. Okay? And they don't show anybody except for the top results. So I shouldn't say top results. The configured results for the buyer. What makes them configured for the buyer also has ranking systems with your on the platform. It's not exactly the same as top results. All right. So I think I covered that. I've told you how that's one way by choice. You get your products to speak to the consumer or speak to Google, because if nobody finds you, doesn't matter what you're doing. The way to get found is to come up in Google search results. The way you come up in Google search results, is it having every single product? Well, no, you have to do that. It's the content that you put around your niche having every single product. Why is it so important to have a Facebook business page? Why is that important, guys? Why do you need a Facebook business page? How many people are looking at the posts that you put on your Facebook business page? Is it 100 a day? Can't hear you. Is it 100 a day? Because if it's not, chances are no one's seeing it anyway, so there's no point. But there is. And that point is there's a little messenger system in there. Facebook messages. Big business if you talk to your customer. If you have any opportunity, now of course remember what I said, if you're on platform, you've got one hand in with a in a cement galosh, and you have the other one with a ball and chain on it, because that is your ability on any platform. Some are better than others, but you can't do anything. But all you have to do is have a little microsite or a website, and you can have that be what comes up in Google search, because chances are that's what's going to. It's not going to be your listing. So you have your little microsite, your blog, your website, and while you're there, you say, oh, by the way, here's my Facebook Messenger. If you have any questions, talk to me about it. Because when you are on social media, you're not under the same restrictions you are when you are listing on a platform. If you are on eBay, you cannot write your eBay customer and say, please talk to me on Facebook so we can make a deal. No, you cannot do that. That's a policy violation. They will kick you off. Okay? But in your microsite or website with those eBay items, they just happen to be buying them from eBay. You're coming results social media, your content. You can talk, show, do whatever you want, because the end result is going to the platform to buy the product that you caught them with your marketing, your social media, and your content. Alrighty, guys. Well, that's my little speech for the day. My show is not a regular show today. This is just me doing a Facebook Live. I did 37 minutes of Facebook Live, which is about the same time. I do 45-minute shows, 45 minutes to an hour and 15. No, try not to go longer than that. I did a little show, but I deleted it because I didn't have any questions. Without my Facebook group of people popping in and asking questions, it wasn't, I wasn't getting notifications either. So something's up with my Restream show. Now, hopefully they'll have that fixed by Tuesday. If they do not, then you will need to go to YouTube, because I will not do another one of these like this on Facebook, because there's nothing I can really give you in the background. My show is full of really good content, images backing up what I'm talking, information, statistics, rooms that aren't just curtains, that actually are about the subject matter that we discuss. So I really need my software. So I'm not going to do Facebook Live shows as a professional show. That's why no one does them as professional shows. But hopefully Restream will get their stuff together, and we will be back live on Tuesday. Now, you will know if Restream's got it together, because I Restream every morning. If Restream doesn't get it together by, I guess I'll try again tomorrow. If you don't see a Restream tomorrow, you'll see me. If you see a Facebook Live, you'll know Restream's not working. I may look at changing all this stuff, because I've got to have my background. And I can use Streamlabs, but I wouldn't be able to be on all those global networks that I'm on. So it's give and take, give and take. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed listening to me rattle on and on and on. I don't think too many people are over here. I'm not really surprised, because I don't have any graphics or anything really cool to show you or give away. So I think I'm going to let you guys go. I have a lot of work to do tonight before I end up finally passing out. I listed 2,700 items just before the show, on most of which were costumes. Now, not all of those are visible to you guys yet. They're still getting tagged. So do check out keywebco.com. There is a lot of new stuff going in there. All USA fulfilled, all shipped pretty fast. You get it in about a week. It's all from the US. No China stuff going around. It's all high quality name, well, not all name brand, but mostly name brand stuff. So check that out. That's at keywebco.com. Something you might want to also look at if you want to join the affiliate program. Go ahead and do that. It's all there in the menu. Another thing that you'll want to look at, and you'll definitely want to look at this, go to the one that says Keywebco apps. I have an app page that all those little boxes are clickable. You scroll through, push the buttons. It will teach you or give you all the tools you need to do just about anything. And all of that is free, by the way. So go check that out, and I look forward to seeing everyone on Tuesday. We will be doing a show, or Thursday. What day is today? I'm losing my mind. Is it Tuesday? Is it Thursday? Well, we will see everyone on Thursday, and hopefully we will have Restream sorted then so I can give you my cool stuff in the backgrounds. If we do, I am going to do my costume show because I made a flawless background, all Halloween, demons, ghosts, and all kinds of stuff. This was supposed to be a really awesome show, but Restream did not work on Facebook, so I'm going to cancel it. Thursday, we are going to try again with the costumes. If I cannot get Facebook to do the Restream, I will pre-make a video, do a voiceover of my show. I want you guys to see the costume show I did on Facebook. Now, of course, I can do it on YouTube anytime, but we'll see how it goes. If Restream gets it sorted by Thursday, you'll see it the normal way. If not, I'll make a pre-recorded show, and then I'll do one of those watch parties where I can chat with you on Facebook while we talk about it. What, Betty Boop? I'm doing a show. I'm doing a show. My dog's over here. Can you come up here? Oh, you're just going to jump up and down because you got to go to the bathroom. All right, guys. Well, hey, go in there. Betty Boop is go in there. Betty Boop is telling me she needs to go to the bathroom. So I guess that's the end of my show tonight. I hope you enjoyed listening to me rattle on and on. I'm sorry this wasn't a regular show, but we'll get that sorted. Hopefully they'll have their stuff together by Thursday.